driving crypto prices are two things, right? Consumer adoption of the technology and money supply. Now, money supply has actually been creating a lot of consumer adoption. And as I said, the money supply has been tightening dramatically. Now, for those of you under the age of 35, this is really the first time that as an adult, you've experienced a drop in money supply. So this is a new experience for you. I believe that the money supply is about to increase dramatically, not only for the reasons I just described, but also because our international brethren are in deep trouble, right? In Japan and in the EU for the euro, right? Those currencies, right, are tanking. The dollar is going through the roof. This is creating big structural problems. Japan and the European Union are both trying to engage what we call yield curve control. And Arthur Hayes wrote an amazing article about this morning. They're doing this either explicitly or implicitly. Yield curve control is when a central bank engages in price fixing, which they might call manipulation to us non-banker types, as Arthur wrote, of their government bond yields. The central bank prints fiat currency, they print their money, and then they purchase their own bonds to artificially cap yields. The US started engaging in this for the first time in its history during the last 15 years. Remember, when the price of a bond goes up, the yield or effective interest rate goes down, right? So you want to buy the bonds to drive the price up, to make the interest rates go down, to make money cheaper. Hopefully that makes sense. But this intervention weakens the domestic currency. Now, in the case of the dollar, that's what you want because it will help support our international brethren. So how does this work? The central bank, as I said, you should really read Arthur's article on this. Fantastic. All right. So the central bank caps yield on one or more of their government bond maturities, meaning they arbitrarily decide what they want the rate to be. They get ready to print money, which expands the money supply, right? And then they use that money to purchase bonds in quantities sufficient to reduce the yields to below the cap. If the market believes the yield should be higher than the yield curve control cap, then the central bank simply starts printing money until it either purchases all of the bonds or the market stops demanding a higher yield. This process massively expands the money supply and thereby weakens the fiat currency.